Morning, everyone. Welcome back to the morning drive. Today I have a Camaro in front of me, so hopefully they drive, but they're already slowing down. Never mind. False alarm. False hope. Just saw that black Charger again. Literally drove right in front of me at the stoplight there. So I guess we have a new undercover Charger. Black, ominous, enough antennas to notify you when he's around. I don't know why they don't make better antennas for those poor cop cars. If you really want to be undercover, you need some hidden antennas, boys. Alright, so what we got to talk about today? You know who I really want to talk about is Mystikal, or Mystikal, as he's sometimes known. He was a pretty decent rapper from the South back in the days when the South was making a come up. The dirty South, as they used to call him. And he did fairly well in the late 1900s, early 2000s. He did get signed on with Master P's No Limit Records, which is kind of the only thing people remember him for some reason. Oh, am I bouncing? Oh, maybe I can fix that. Is that better? No, it's still bouncing. Huh. Sorry about that. Is that better? No, it's still bouncing. What the hell? Sorry, I'll have to try and figure that out later, I guess. Can't do that while I'm driving. Anyways, Master P. Oh, not Master P. Mystikal. Pretty decent in the South Louisiana where he grew up. I believe he had at least 2 solo albums. I know I have one for sure. And so he did those before signing on to Master P. That bounce is definitely annoying. I apologize for that. But in the early 2000s, he got in trouble for forcibly raping it was his hairdresser. I guess he claimed that she owed him money, so he made her give him some oral attention forcibly, which landed him in prison for some time, 6 to 8 years. Kind of fell off the map. He did there were a couple songs that came out kind of like right before he went in there with Pharrell, like Shake That Ass. And there's another one I can't recall. So anyways, gets out of prison. Now he's a sex offender in his state. He has to register. Does all that horse shit. And then gets into another altercation. Now I say altercation because there was claims of rape. There's claims of physical violence. But apparently that one got dropped for lack of evidence, or she withdrew, something to that effect. Well, on Monday, he just got popped again. Right now they're looking at six counts of some pretty gnarly charges. A woman showed up at the hospital with clearly visible signs of trauma. And pointed him out as the aggressor. Now, I personally believe that people can change. I do think that people can work on themselves and grow. But I also believe that there's definitely certain aspects of the human psyche psyche that can't be changed, no matter how much you try to get them to change. Psychopaths, for instance, I'm just not certain we'll ever get to a point where we can change their mentality to the point where they don't want to be an aggressor. Unfortunately, the signs have been there. There are gaps in it, but why are there gaps in length between him doing these things? Well, first one was a jail stint, right? He's not really getting buck wild in the jail cell. Yeah, I said that right. If he is, it's with other dudes who are probably just as aggressive and violent as he is. But one of the main reasons I think that people get away with this is you have enablers, especially when you have money. You have a lot of enablers. Think of R. Kelly and even Michael Jackson. I'm going to throw that out there. It's hard to say whether he was innocent or not, but man, there's so much evidence stacked against him at times. It's pretty hard to think that there isn't something there. The other part is people get scared. The aggressors intimidate women, especially younger women, into keeping silent, or they pay them off. Harvey Weinstein did the same thing. Is it Vince McMahon was accused of hushing up women for years with money. You know, money always seems to solve the problems of the world. And quite frankly, just straight up intimidation. They just intimidate their victims into staying quiet. And it's a terrible shame. It really is. The dude was talented, but that doesn't give him a free pass to go around violently raping people. It just doesn't. So, my thoughts on it are, he's always been an aggressor. He will always be an aggressor. And now, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets life in jail. I'm not going to shred his CD, because I paid for that shit, so that ain't going to happen. It's just going to kind of go into the books of history. It's just going to stay there. That's really all I got today. I can see that camera's going to annoy the living fuck out of everyone, so see if I can't get that fixed for tomorrow. Really appreciate your support. Until next time, cheers.